Whoa, welcome to Plausible Foolishness. I'm Matt. I've got opinions on stuff.
Hey, my name's Ray. I'm the co-host. I got opinions on things as well.
Yes.
Hey, happy Hanukkah, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
I had to start the show that way. I had to start. Happy holidays, everybody, to all of our Jewish brothers and sisters out there. Happy Hanukkah. And he's not a practicing Jew. I am totally kidding here. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy Nothingness to the atheists out there. So yeah, great. I'm excited, man. You ready to get rocking and rolling today, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, I'm fired up today.
Is that something new?
It's nothing new. Here's the deal. It is December. It's Christmas. Sorry, I had to say it. I just said it. It's Christmas month, which I'm very excited about, my friend.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
So, what's your favorite thing about Christmas, man?
Oh gosh, I love Christmas.
Well, you gotta give.
I love the tree.
Okay.
I love presents.
Okay.
I love Jesus.
Hey, I love Jesus too.
I
yeah.
love.
Yeah, but you can love Jesus and not like Christmas.
I love cold weather.
Okay. Fair enough.
I love Jesus again.
Yeah.
So to mention that, and of course it looks like it's going to start raining.
Yes.
Right as we start.
That is
perfecto.
It's what the earth needed, or the devil's coming against. Either one, it doesn't really matter.
Welcome to Florida.
Hey, listen, man, it's all good.
And then the thing is that it's winter, so this shouldn't actually.
This should not be happening. This should not be happening. I thought that today. I was like, why is it raining? But it is what it is. Whatever, dog. It's all good, man. It's a weird, screwy. It's a screwy state where you could be like the commissioner of elections and then resign and then get replaced and then not,
Yeah, and then unresign.
Then unresign and go back to your post like they're doing in Broward County. Sorry, back to Christmas. Here's the deal. I will be straight up with the rubes. I'm more of a Halloween person, which is terrible as a Christian man. I shouldn't say that, but I love Halloween. I love like fall, and I love the dressing up.
So
I'm a Scrooge kind of.
So
man.
You hate Jesus, is what you're
I love Jesus. I love his birth. Okay. I get more excited about Easter. I get a little bit more excited about the resurrection. That's just me, but I love Jesus.
You're not a fan of the incarnation?
I mean, it just. I think for me,
by the way, sorry to interrupt you. The Incarnation is a great name for a wrestling tag team.
The Incarnation.
We could be wrestling incarnate.
Ooh,
right?
I like it. And if not, we can pass it on to our girls. They can use it as
there
tag team chase.
That'll be good.
Bring the girls tag belts in wrestling. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ridiculous. But anyway, the Rubes don't care about wrestling. But I'm just saying.
Apparently they don't.
The thing is this, if you don't know anything about wrestling right now, the women's division is the best part of wrestling right now. But anyways, moving on. In the WWE at least. Yeah. So, Christmas, man, I like Christmas. It's not too bad. I'm just not Elf. Like, every December, I'm the guy in the meme that's like, what is it, like,
Bah humbug?
No, you know the meme with the guy from the Lord of the Rings and it's like, and so it begins. like, he knows the orcs are coming and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm that guy. My wife is like Elf. You know what I mean? She's just jacked up and like, Santa! And she's all jacked up. And, my girls are into it. So I'm working on being better at Christmas. I'm trying to be better. Christmas Vacation, the National Lampoon's movie is hilarious. I think that's funny. The food's good.
I enjoy... Yeah, man. There's just a different feel in the air, even when you relate to people. They're more murderous when they're trampling you down on Black Friday. But as you get closer to Christmas, they're...
Holly jolly.
They can tend to be a little bit, holly jolly. There's some stress, obviously, as they're trying to get everything that you need.
Of course,
and that's their folly. That's their mistake.
Yeah,
but no, I don't know. I also like watching. I like having traditions.
Sure.
So certain Christmas movies. We can save that for a later episode. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
We can do that next week, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We can do that next week, man.
As we get closer.
I feel you. Yeah. Now, hey, if you notice, we're doing our show on Monday today. I'm going to be out of town. I'll actually be in Charlotte, so keep me in your prayers to make sure I'm getting there safe and back and all that fun stuff like that. But we're doing an early show on Monday, which I kind of like. It's kind of fun. We're doing a little Monday action, man, which is a little bit different. And
and we'd like to do this. Well, maybe not this particular thing, but lots of things on a daily basis.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I could only imagine.
I can't imagine. It would just. It just requires a little something.
Money, honey?
Yeah. That is what it is.
I ain't too proud to beg. Make sure you sponsor us on Patreon, guys. We need your donations, man. This is what makes the show go. It's what keeps us going, keeps us thriving, man. We're just two dudes. We're two normal dudes, but guess what? A lot of times you don't get commentary from two normal dudes from normal America talking about the wackiness that is our world. So make sure that you sponsor us on Patreon. We've got different levels, obviously. What are the levels we have on Patreon right now?
There's the first degree rube.
First degree.
That's $1 a donator. They donate $1 a month, and they get access to our mailbag, which so far nobody has taken part in because we only have 3 patrons. But
they're big money guys.
You know, it's there.
Yeah, true.
So become be a part of it. You can ask questions by sending us emails, and if you're a donor, then we will answer your question.
We'll respond, man.
Yep.
I might even throw in my book
on air.
I might even throw in my book, bro.
Well, that's happening. That is a later tier.
Sorry.
You gotta be. The next tier is a 5th degree rube.
5th degree.
You get access to a patron-only show entitled "The 5th Degree," which we tape after Plausible Foolishness.
And it's a little bit more intense. It's a little bit more intense. It's a little bit more in your face. The PC level on this show's at about what, like a 2? You think maybe?
PC political correctness.
Yeah. If it was a scale of 0 being like, you know, I don't know, Archie Bunker back in the day, like whatever, and like 10 being, you know, Justin Trudeau. We're probably like a 2, I think.
Maybe a 3.
The 5th degree is about -3. So at the end of the day, it's a really fun deal. We've had some fun topics. We've gotten in on a lot of things.
Pay us $5 to see how hateful we really are.
Come see our racism, our homophobia, our no, we're not. We love all people. We love Jews and brownies like me, black guys, and we love us all. So at the end of the day, you know, but come check us out. It's a lot of fun. What's the next level after that, man?
10th degree rube. That's where you get all the previous stuff, and your book.
Oh, boom. I'll send them both of my books.
Oh my gosh!
I'll send them both.
Now I gotta update the tier, but
I'll send you Defiant by Definition, which is the leader's guide, the real leader's guide to leadership, which is a lot of fun. So it's dispelling all the lies that are out there about leadership. My second book, I Will Rule, is a collection of poetry. You know, I'm a warrior poet, man. So
really?
I've got it. Yeah, did you know that?
No, I didn't know
dude,
that.
We're learning that new. So it's a lot of stuff.
I knew that you had written a book of that title. I didn't know it was poetry.
I Will Rule, man. It's got a couple chapters of commentary of just some thoughts that I've had about life and just things and journey and stuff like that have gotten me to this place where I'm at, which is right here with you, big dog, which is a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun. But if you're a 10th degree Ruber, I'll send it to you. I'll make sure I send it to you, man.
Cool.
I'll send an actual copy.
I think there's also something about discounts on swag.
If
we ever make swag. So
you know, that's not
it's
just
an
talk.
idea that we have. It's an idea that we have, but again, you know, we're trying to grow this thing, so we're going to get to that level.
You know, a screen printer for a good T-shirt is like $150. That's it.
Really?
Yeah, me and my wife are talking about it, bro.
That's cool.
But you'd have access to that, which would be a lot of fun, and we'll probably shamelessly plug that stuff on our show, so you can buy it, throw us your money puppets. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, just, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun.
And then the last tier, it's the 33rd degree rube. It's got to be the diamond cutter. No, we're not.
Yeah, diamond cutter. We're not. Okay,
no, that's gross.
Sorry, I do it every time. I stole it from Jim Carrey. He did it on TV.
Yeah, but do you know what he's doing?
Listen, man, I'm just, you know. Anyways, you know, I'm sorry. You swinged on TV the other day.
Okay, you put me up to it.
I did.
I actually thought of it.
You did think of it. I didn't think you'd actually pull off the swing.
Come on, man.
I love that you pulled off the swing.
It's Wayne's World. It's harmless.
I'm so excited that you did the swing, man. You know what I mean? But anyways.
I know that you are.
But follow us. Make sure you support us as a Patreon. That helps out our show, man. That's what's helping us grow. And this is the 41st episode.
41.
41.
Interesting. We have episode 41 the same week that Bush 41 dies.
Oh.
Wow.
Traitor. Anyways, what? Did I say that? Illuminati. Just got what? NW Global. Anyways. Iran-Contra CIA. But anyways, my point is, you know, should we start with that a little bit, man? What do you think of Bush, man? What do you think of the legacy? Do you care?
No, I don't care.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I just put Bush in the same category as what's his face?
You know.
He's McCain to me, bro. He's McCain to me. No offense. He just
I I don't wish him any particular ill will.
Nope.
I hope that he, is.
I hope he came to know the Lord as his personal savior.
I hope all those things. Am I tragically, bemoaning life now? No.
Sure.
And I think there's a reason why he was a one-term president.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Yeah.
CIA, Iran-Contra, the war on drugs, making steroids illegal.
See, but to be honest,
I mean, just he had a great
the war on
legacy.
drugs. I don't think is why he got.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah, I think the taxes when there was supposed to be no taxes is what cost him. But the war on drugs has not been a good thing for us.
But what do you expect from an NWO guy? But anyways,
I expect cool merchandise,
cool merch,
and awesome in-ring promos from an NWO guy.
NWO. Anyway, so back to that, Rubes. Make sure you support us, which is a lot of fun, and you can follow us everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Where else can they find us, man? Everywhere, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow, just follow us, man, and interact with us. That's the other thing, man. Interact. We love hearing your comments. I love responding to the stuff on Instagram.
You got polls up on Instagram right now, right?
We do. We got polls, man. I'm going to add them as we go through on the show, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Makes it more original, more fun, and stuff like that. So if I look distracted, it's not because of you, man. It's not a you problem. It's a me problem.
I never take it as me. I'm amazing.
So's your shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, my wife has the opposite one that says "I love you" with Leia. So cool. And I've seen other ones where it's got their face all obvious. Yes. I don't like those. I think because it's just too obvious.
Too obvious.
Well, like this one has the silhouette, okay, and the rebel symbol.
Yeah.
And so you don't see it. I mean, well, like you have to know a little bit at least to understand. The other one is just their face plastered, all across, and it's like,
yeah.
This is the better design.
So, first poll question of the day. Make sure you check us out on Instagram. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Plausible Foolishness. Did Han shoot first? That is the question of the day, man.
That is an absolute and unequivocal yes.
It is being added right now. Now, unequivocally, there's a thing called morality. Principles, traditions. And I don't want to sound like a fuddy-duddy, but you know what? I'm going to say some shocking statements on this show, okay? You ready for them? Okay.
Yes.
Ready for it? Shocking statement 1. Okay. The sky is blue.
What?
We can all agree the sky is blue. Okay, right?
You'd think?
We can agree on this. Sky's blue. Okay.
I bet you there's a colorblind person who's like,
girl. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Controversial statement. Controversy. Okay? There's a thing called up, and there's a thing called down. Crazy. There's always that perspective. There's a left, and there's a right.
Okay.
Okay? Is that crazy?
Yes, you're mad.
I'm a madman, okay? Controversial statement again. Here we go. This is hard to believe. There's man, and dare I say it on Plausible Foolishness, and woman. There are two genders. Two of them. There's a dude and a girl. And when you pop out, there's no category for 93 different categories of biology, science, dare I say, facts and truth, that they're dudes and they're chicks. There are niñas and niños. There are hombres and mujeres, okay? There's a difference.
I don't think I can be in the same room with you
I
anymore.
know that's crazy and insensible, but that's kind of the deal. Now,
it's a good thing we're outside and not really in a room.
Now, there's a thing in America called freedom, okay? I know it's unpopular around the world. A lot of people hate on it, okay? They hate us because they hate us. I get it. America's evil because we actually have freedoms here. To a point. Here's my point. In America, in this Judeo-Christian Western society, we allow people to basically do what they want as long as you don't harm anybody else. Think about it. If you want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro and be an idiot, put skis on your feet and ski down that SOB, we're okay with it. You know why? You can cause harm to yourself all day long. But the moment you do that, strapping a baby to your chest, then we might say, hey, that's probably not a good idea. You might harm the child on the way down. Right?
Yes.
You can carry a gun for self-protection. The moment you use it in a place where you're trying to murder people, it becomes a problem. We legislate against that fun stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, we are we're probably the freest society of all time. You can do whatever you want to. I got the choice to wear my thick shirt today. You got to wear a Han Solo shirt today, bro.
Yep.
You didn't have to wear a uniform like in North Korea today. Yep. You got to eat today. We have freedoms.
I chose what I ate.
You did.
Sort of.
And we had
there's something called a budget.
Balling on a budget.
Because if we didn't have a budget, if there was no budget, I'd be eating Taco Bell just about every day. I crave it. I don't know why.
Dude.
I crave it all the time. Every week that I come here, I mention Taco Bell because I crave it.
What if we got sponsored by Taco Bell?
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
You know how fat we would
get.
Anyways, I'm already fat.
What are you talking about? There's almost no carbs in there. Unless you're getting like a triple crunch wrap
Dude,
or something.
I get a triple, quadruple, dipple.
No, I'm quesadilla, man. Quesadillas all day.
Dude, I love their breakfast. Anyways, but you are free to do what you want. In fact, if you want to be a dude who's born with a... How do I say it nicely?
A hoo-hoo dilly?
Beans and a sprout. Whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Twig and berries. You can choose to dress up like a chick and go nuts and dress up like a drag queen. And nobody has a problem with it whatsoever here. We don't.
There are people who have a problem.
Sure.
But
that's fine.
You can still do it.
That's fine. You can do it. No one is going to stop you in America for doing it, okay? Just like no one's going to stop you from a lot of the choices that you make, right?
Mm-hmm.
When does it become a problem?
And we'll tell you as we are looking forward. That's right. That's the name of this episode, Looking Forward. We're looking into the future. We're looking at stories of today that show us the future we're headed to.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to be like Glenn back here? Are you like seeing the future before it happens?
Yeah.
Are you Alex Jones in me right now?
I'm Matthew Whaley, you?
Yes! Yes! You're just pee-full of me.
Yeah.
Quit pee-full of me, bro.
Listen, that's what we're about.
That's
this
true.
May sound like foolishness, but if you think about it, just might be plausible.
I like it.
So,
that was a shamelessly amazing plug for the show. But yeah, keep going, sorry.
The first thing is...
First item of the day.
Yeah.
I can't
this is a story. Drag queen admits to grooming children at library story hour events.
Does it say groping or grooming?
Grooming.
Oh, it looks like groping on the... Sorry.
So the claim is that it's not sexual.
Okay.
They're grooming them to be tolerant, open and tolerant to the idea of the drag queen.
Okay.
But I don't believe that, actually. I think you don't use the word... Grooming is used in two circles.
Sure.
Okay. Animal care.
Okay.
And pedophilia.
What? Did you say the P word?
Yeah, I said the P
There's
word.
no pedophiles out there like in Hollywood or in politics or anything like that. Not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, it's documented. What? No way.
Yeah, no, there is.
Oh, that's weird. Grooming.
Yeah,
that's
grooming.
a terrible choice of words.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate. And
but if you were listen, if I was trying to teach my child to be tolerant towards something, I would use the word educate.
Yeah.
Dare I even say, like those people out there, illuminate their mind to something or something? But I wouldn't say groom.
Groom.
I wouldn't groom you to do something. You're not an animal, or you know. And I'm not Kevin Spacey, so at the end of the day, like, or Roman Polanski. So I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, that's kind of bewildering, especially as a father. We're both fathers in the show. We're like normal people. That's the shtick of the show. We're like normal dudes that like look at this. Like, and neither one of us hate. Do you hate drag queens, or do we have to preface that for the lefties out there?
No, man. I
don't hate you. You're just a weirdo, and that's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
be a weirdo. Just don't come on my lawn.
Yeah, go do what you want to do. I think that there's a better and more fulfilling life for you, in
100%.
You know, than this illusion you're trying to live under. You know, I think it's more destructive.
Sure.
Than you think it is.
Yeah.
But
I think it's like cheap. It's just a cheap rendering of what it could be. You know what I mean? Like growing up, like, no offense, like, and this is gonna piss some people off, but like Hot Wheels were like the thing. You remember Hot Wheels, man? Mm-hmm. You know what I really got pissed off about is when I got Matchbox cars.
Really?
Matchbox suck. It's just a cheap Hot Wheel, man. You feel me?
For me, it was Transformers and GoBots.
Oh yeah, dude. That hurt my heart more.
Yeah, GoBots.
It's like Legos and Mega Bloks.
Yeah.
Like God makes you Legos, and then you choose Mega Bloks.
Yeah. No.
For real?
No.
God makes you a dude, and you choose that. Whatever. I mean, it's your choice. Yeah. But why do you want to be Matchbox? Why do you want to be GoBots? Why do you want to be Mega Bloks? I don't know, man. I think Jesus got more for you. But the fact that you're saying grooming to my children, that's ominous to me.
Let me read the quote. This is from this is one of the drag queens who participates in Drag Queen Story Hour.
GoBots. I'm so pissed off.
Yeah, GoBots.
Those even exist.
Yeah, they were so bad.
Oh, sorry.
It was like,
going, man.
They transformed in like 3 moves.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it.
They're so cheap.
Yeah.
Like Mega Bloks. Like, I was so offended as a child when I got those for Christmas. Somebody's like, here's Mega Bloks. I'm like, you suck. I don't want this cheap crap. Gosh. Come on, drag queens.
Throw it at them and spit on their...
No, I used to get pissed. I wouldn't even open them up. My dad used to get so mad at me. I would get Mega Bloks. I'm like, no. What do I do with this? Not a Lego. Anyway, sorry. I'm just pissed. Dude, you saying GoBots got me so fired up because that enraged a fire inside of me. I'm like, GoBots? For real? Come on, man. Sorry, keep going.
That's what my family could afford.
I'm not judging your family, but GoBots, bro!
No, for real.
Trade in 3 of those and get an Optimus Prime. Get something legit. Get a Bumblebee, man.
I wish I had a first edition Megatron.
Oh my gosh.
That turned into the gun.
Yeah, dude.
Because that's not allowed anymore.
Oh man,
for ridiculous reasons.
He's that dude.
Yeah, man.
He's that dude.
Anyway, and it's worth so much money now.
Yeah. GoBots.
All right, so
you pick GoBots. Sorry, keep going on. Mega Bloks. Gosh, man. Sorry, keep going.
The drag queen's name is Dylan Pontiff, and she participates in the drag queen story hour. If you're not familiar with that,
okay,
that is where drag queens read children's books to children in libraries.
Oh, you take your girls to that, right?
No.
Oh, neither do I.
No, absolutely not.
That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe in Mega Bloks, but yeah, keep going. Sorry. GoBots.
So, he's talking to. Let's see. I don't know who he was talking to.
Yeah.
Well,
some reporter.
Yeah, some reporter or something.
Jabroni.
Oh no, he told the Lafayette City Parish Council.
Oh yeah, New Orleans
in Louisiana.
Anything goes, brother.
Okay, so this is going to be the grooming of the next generation. We are trying to groom the next generation, admitted Pontiff.
Wow.
I'm a person who's been through a lot in their lives. I've been bullied most of my life for being a gay male. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily being what a typical man is. And I thought that this event shows people and shows children, especially at that age, that understanding that people are different than you doesn't make them necessarily unnormal or not good. So first of all, you need to work on your English.
Yeah.
Secondly...
What, not good? Unnormal?
Unnormal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe the word you're looking for is abnormal.
Oh, gotcha.
I hear my wife in my head saying, Abby normal?
Well, you can't be the
great
grammar,
movie.
Don't be the grammar police. No, man, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I'm a little bit grammar police.
I got you.
And
I feel you, bro.
Yeah, but whatever. It's just my nature.
I feel you. Just like I hate Mega Bloks. I feel you. GoBots. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man.
So, yeah, understanding that people are different, doesn't necessarily make them abnormal or not good.
Sure.
But dressing.
What's the percentage of actual like transgender drag queens are there in the world? I mean,
I don't even know if the. Yeah, like drag queens aren't transgender.
Okay, gotcha. It's totally different.
That's
totally different.
It's something that they put on or whatever, supposedly.
Sure. Gotcha.
So, but I'd say the bulk of the population is gay. The drag queen population is gay, and then gays are 2% of the population at most.
Okay.
So that's pretty much the definition of unnormal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not normal.
Yeah.
And does that mean that you should be othered?
Well,
no? What does that mean? That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be treated as less than human.
Sure. But I'm not normal. Okay, I'll give you an example. I'm not normal. Okay. Percentage-wise, if I do what I'm setting out to do, which is bench press 600 pounds, I will be like in the 0.0 percentile of people that can actually do that on the planet. Okay. There's less than 100 men that have ever benched 600 pounds. Wrong. Okay. If I do it, I'm joining a group of less than 100 guys to walk the face of the planet. Well, currently, I don't know. Samson was probably pretty strong, but we don't know, right? I'm not normal. I'll never tell you that. Yeah, I'm a normal dude. I'll never say that. No. I know what a normal dude looks like in the gym. I know what a normal dude does in the gym. I know that I'm not normal. Trust me. I know that I'm a big dude. Okay, I know that. I eat differently. I think differently. I know that I'm not. But I'm not sitting around trying to groom people to go bench press a bunch of stuff. I don't sit there and say, Matt, got to get your bench up. Have you ever heard me say that?
No.
I want you to come to the gym, bro. I do want you to come with me. I do, but I'm not going to groom you. That is a terrible word to whatever.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yes. And
sorry.
The other thing is, like, okay, it will be said that, you being super strong and big doesn't necessarily generate a lot of hate for you.
Sure does. Tons of hate. They hate us because they ain't us, bro. So there's a lot of hate.
Yeah, they might be. Well, I mean,
I'll get the. I get the obligatory like. I wouldn't want to be as big or as strong as you are. I get that all the time from people. That's okay because you couldn't do it anyways. But my point is, but I mean,
that's different.
Sure.
Although I mean, that's hard to quantify.
I get it
too because you got what was that one story about that kid in the Midwest who got strung up and killed?
Yeah.
Matthew something.
Okay.
And it's like, that's a horrible story.
Sure.
Of course, it turns out that it's likely not true.
Okay, well, probably.
But, I believe that this person has received a lot of hate.
Sure.
Sure. Has gotten bullied.
I don't doubt
And that's not right.
Yeah.
It's definitely not right. But that doesn't mean that we force ourselves to live in a fairy world where also what he does is totally normal.
I agree. That's the thing about freedom, is it goes both ways.
Yeah.
You're free to do your thing, but I'm also free to not agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm free to look at that and say that's abnormal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come break your leg or call you a
you're
homo or whatever.
You're not free to do that. And you shouldn't be.
No, because I'm causing harm to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And I shouldn't do it as a Christian. I shouldn't do that to that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't have to sit there and validate his lifestyle.
But we're entering into a world where what we're saying is equivalent to you breaking his legs, to bashing his skull.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. But here's the problem.
And that's ridiculous and wrong.
Yes.
One might even say evil.
Sure. It is. Like words are not action, man. I hate to break it down. They're just not. They're not. So I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I'm not taking my girls to this.
And then on top of this, let's add children to this. Let's add a layer of children,
impressionable children,
to this crap show.
Yeah.
And then he has the audacity to say this: "I'm not there to push any agenda."
But you are. You said grooming.
What are you talking about?
You use a molester term. Sorry. Plausible. Maybe a little foolish, but it's plausible. Yeah, you are pushing an agenda. You're pushing the agenda of, okay, if you're saying that you're grooming people, I don't know, man. It's not like... Yeah, it's not like it's I don't know, maybe you could make the cultural argument like, well, we're just showing the drag queen culture. Well, what is that? What is that culture? Is that something that always goes to a sexual place? Is that even...
Well, he claims
is a little kid ready for that?
Well, he claims that he's a performer like any other, and he can turn down the R-rated performances to PG performances when need be. Well, you know what PG stands for?
Parental guidance.
Parental guidance. Parents, guide your children away from the drag queen story hour.
I'm just not taking my girls to drag queen story hour. No offense. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a rated G.
Yeah.
Drag queen story hour.
It's just not. I don't know, because the problem is the idea takes it to a sexual place. If like a Native American chieftain comes in to read a book, he's talking about a culture. That's not that doesn't require parental guidance, and it doesn't mean anything explicitly sexual. All it is it's a man from a culture that whatever. Yeah.
Drag queen culture is
it's automatically sexual.
It's automatically sexual.
Hamburger Mary's is automatically sexual. I hate to break it to you. They got a great burger. Don't get me wrong. I've had the burger there. I didn't go for the drag queen hour, but I got tricked into it, bro. I got tricked into it.
You had no idea what it was when you
I had no clue. Like, oh, go to Hamburger Mary's. It's so good. Okay, let's check it out. It's on Church Street there in Orlando. And we're sitting out on the thing, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. And then I'm like, wait, is this the drag queen place? The burger's good. But no offense. I'm not taking my little girls to Hamburger Mary's. No offense. Just not doing it. Yeah. Anyways, sorry.
And so...
I'm an adult.
It's ludicrous to think that this is okay for children. One of the Lafayette County residents has a quote that's pretty good. She said, "This is not about tolerance or anti-bullying. It is a direct and intentional effort to create gender confusion and doubt among very young children at the very time they need solid guidance and understanding. The intent is to plant a seed to make children more likely to question their sexuality or gender at a later age." Or even right now.
Yeah.
Question it right now and let's start pumping them full of hormones.
Yep. Come on, man. That's the way to do it, right? No?
No. Not if you love your children.
Did you see
if your children aren't just tools for your agenda.
Oh, weird.
If you actually love your children and they start expressing this, you ignore it because they'll eventually grow out of it. If they continue to not and it becomes a thing, then you take them to therapy. And I'm not talking about hormone therapy. I'm talking about psychiatric help.
Yeah, and that's not... And when he's saying that, he's not saying that like, oh, they're, like... The problem is, based on facts, if you look at transgenderism or people that are gender confused, like they have the highest rate of suicide of any group in America.
Yeah.
If you love your kids, keep them alive. Don't don't put them in those positions.
Yeah, 41%.
41%?
41% is what it is.
Gosh, man.
That's higher than the... We've said this before. It's higher than the Jews in World War II Germany.
Wow, man. That's bad, dude.
Okay?
That's bad. It's bad. And this is not us being homophobic or blah, 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 or whatever. No. It's just factual. Yeah. If you're gender confused, you have a higher rate of suicide. If I love my daughters, I don't want to put them in that position. I don't want to put anybody. I don't want to cause harm. That was the whole point of what we talked about before. Yeah. As Christian men, we don't want to put them in those roles anyways. Period. But,
Here's the wonderful part. The Drag Queen Story Hour has 27 chapters in varying cities.
Great. It's growing. Probably, right?
27 Oh, I'm sure it will.
Sure.
I'm sure it is.
Sure. Got to groom the next... The fact is if your idea is that good and you have to groom people into it, I mean, come on, man. I mean, like... I don't know. But anyways. Moving on. Sorry. I just feel awkward. I feel a weird awkward feeling in my body talking about this anyways, man. So, speaking of which, you happen to be a father of women, right?
Yes.
I'm a father of women.
Hooray.
Pretty soon, they won't be called women anymore. What's the new phrase that are going to be called? Womex? Winx?
So yes.
What is going on now?
So
This is so bad. I'm sorry.
So last week, 2 London student groups, one at King's College and the other at Goldsmiths University of London, vowed to start using... I don't even know how you pronounce it. Womexin. Womexin. WOMXN. In replace of the standard spelling of women in communications. Okay? So the moves that meant, it's inclusivity, whatever. It's all ridiculous.
Sure.
They published they did it a couple times. Let's see, a Facebook post on November 20th. Why not give our Woomixons basketball session or Adidas Woomixons fun run a go later on today? The post asked.
Poll question just went up on Instagram. Wimix instead of women? Yes or no? Please answer. Yeah,
it's nonsense. But that's not even the worst part.
What? There's more?
Yeah. So,
Spokewomix. Sorry. I saw that on the article.
Yeah.
Spokeswoman. Oh, wait. Womex. Spokewomix.
Womexin. Spokeswomexin.
Spokeswomexin.
Well, so apparently in the 70s, feminists tried to adopt the spelling women, WOMYN, to get the men out of women.
First of all, my daughter's spelled RAVYN. Quit ripping off my ideas. Thank you. Keep going.
Yeah, well, I mean, they had...
No, that's bullcrap.
That was the 70s, though.
That's bullcrap.
That was before she was...
No, listen, bro. I was that... Listen. Here's the deal. I believe that time is in one continuum.
Oh,
I've already lived through this. My stuff predates that, so it's all good.
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
All right. Anyway,
it's not even plausible. Quit stealing my ideas.
So they had that, but that's not inclusive enough. Okay. The regular spelling of women is definitely not inclusive enough because that means, out of man or whatever.
Sure.
But Womexin enough, that's inclusive, right?
Yeah.
Except that it's actually racist. Okay. Now,
they went from B2 to racist in 3 paragraphs?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Well, now, the rubes out there might be thinking, was this something that the Klan used back in the, or whatever? No.
This is a Jim Crow thing, right?
No, it wasn't Jim Crow either. It wasn't...
Nazis?
It wasn't Nazis.
What?
It's not white supremacists.
What?
It's not anything like that.
What?
The racists are...
Apartheid,
The racists who came up with Womexin are the people who started using it at this university.
They're racist.
Yes, because postmodernism turns everything on its head.
Okay.
All right. So here's the quote. The word has been called racist because it has been defined as including trans women and women of color on various websites, including the Urban Dictionary. Objectors argue trans women and women of color do not need a new word, as women does not only refer to white cis women.
Yes.
So do you see what's happened?
Yeah.
You see what's happened? Nothing means anything. Okay?
It's like the snake eating its own tail.
This is the world that we're moving into.
Yeah.
This is what we can look forward to. All right?
I'm so excited about the future, man.
We're tethered to nothing. Okay?
Well, we're tethered to something.
But you shouldn't be.
I'm tethered to the Word of God, so.
Amen, but...
And Jesus,
But, you see, Jesus... Well, remember we had that article...
Yeah.
How long ago where Jesus was promoting queer whatever?
yeah.
Something,
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so there's nothing... we're tethered to nothing.
Okay.
Meanings can be...
Fluid. Yeah.
And so, you can't communicate with anybody ever.
Okay.
Because you're going to say something that's racist or sexist or homophobic or transphobic.
Or Islamic-phobic.
So when you try to include people, like these fools did by changing the spelling of women to Mexicans or something, you know.
So by including you exclude...
Little joke.
What? What?
Oh, terrible.
What? Under the rebound. Let's go.
WOMXN. We're doing that to be inclusive. Why are you trying to be inclusive of women of color and trans women? They don't need a new word because they're women too.
I'm doing the Hillary Clinton when she was excited about the bubbles.
So...
Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
He's like...
Yeah, it's so...
Yeah, the ridiculousness is crazy. This is like... Yeah, man, it's just bad. It's just bad.
I mean, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? Hopefully, the people that started this will take this in and internalize the madness and realize this is foolishness.
But they won't. This is a white guilt tactic. So they're going to take this as we're bad because we tried to be progressive and we didn't consult the women of color and we didn't consult the trans women and we didn't consult the Martian women and we didn't consult the boy girls or we didn't consult them. And we're the bad white people.
It'll be we are so sorry. I can't believe how I couldn't even see how much privilege I had in this situation. I thought I was genuinely doing something good, and it turns out, and like I just was completely blind to my own privilege there. I am a terrible person, and I am going to go into my room.
No.
I'm going to go into my room, and I'm going to get my cat of nine tails, and I am going to whip myself.
That's not enough.
Repeatedly.
You need to go, say you're Hail Marxist, and then you need to go hug and say you're Hail Obamas 55 times with your cat of nine tails. That's what you got to do, man. If you don't, you're just a bad white person. Cat of nine tails.
Hail Marxy, full of hate.
Oh, Hail Marxy, full of hate. Envy, be your guide. I love you, Obama. Go forward. Yes, we can. But anyways, yeah, man. This is a white guilt trap again, and the premise. Here's the solution to all this. Here's a crazy solution. Okay. Just leave me alone. Because at the end of the day, if you are that stupid that you're going to fall for the white guilt, that's on you at this point. At this point, it is documented that you cannot win either way. When we live in a country or we live in a world where black leaders in our community... No, it's okay. It's Lord of the Flies.
I'm not crazy.
It's all good, man. What's happened to man on
very
the show?
Very distracting.
No, you're good. When you're a black leader and you go to meet with the president of the United States and you're called racist for doing so, with like the young African Americans that went to by Al Sharpton, we've just slipped into madness. If you're trying to be more inclusive, and by being more inclusive, you've been called racist and or transphobic or whatever, we've slipped into madness. We are looking forward to the future of what's going to happen. At the end of the day, at this point, you can no longer claim ignorance. You can't do it anymore. You cannot, because at the end of the day, what they're trying to create is a world, like you said, untethered, where you have to walk on eggshells about everything. Everything you say is racist. Everything you say is homophobic. At some point, they're going to have hand signals for us and popping noises, but then they'll call that racist for African tribes. They'll find something for us to get in trouble for. The whole trick is this. It's like a really like an overbearing mom who always finds something wrong with what you're trying to do. Always. And it attempts to keep you close by like messing with you and stuff. And this is where we create.
That's exactly what they're doing.
That's what no matter what you do, even if you clean your room right, you did it wrong. You're bad. Even if you got good grades, you did it wrong. You're bad.
This is why you need us.
This is why you need us. And if you're complicit in this at this point, you're a fool. You're a fool. And I've seen this over and freaking over and freaking over. And it's not just moms doing it. I'm sure dad's done it. There's daddy issues out there galore. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, this is a tactic. I've seen this in the black community. You see it all the time. Overbearing mom doesn't let go of kid, who never really becomes a man. And then shocker, he can't really be a good dad to his next generation. You see this with white families. You see this with all types of over-mothering, which is ironic. And I'm not saying that ironically, but it's just a fact. It is what it is. But when you do this, this is what you create. You create a madness. And this is what society's trying to do. They're trying to over-mother you. They're trying to control your actions. They're trying to make you think that you're crazy when really you're not. It's just a control tactic. And what does this come back to? Power. That's all it comes down to. That's all it comes down to. And if they can make you think, oh man, I'm always in the wrong, you are going to forget the power that you actually have, which is individual power. To be an individual, to think for yourself and have this little thing called freedom. You ever heard of that before?
I have.
Freedom fries, brother. Sorry.
The sad part to me is that there are a lot of people who are genuinely wanting to do good.
Oh yeah, they're blind.
And they're completely sucked into this.
Sure. Sure.
And so, is it foolishness? Yes, it is.
Sure.
There's no doubt. But what makes me angry is that the peddlers of this at the top,
they know what they're doing.
They're just destroying these people.
Mm-hmm.
They're just destroying these people and turning them into... I mean, they're changing the spelling of women for no reason. What does that do? What does that really do to help anybody? Nothing. It does nothing. There are people starving.
We've got real problems.
Okay?
Real problems.
There's riots in France right now because they can barely live. Because of all the ridiculous taxes that their socialist president... Do you think that they think it's because of socialism or just because of a specific tax? Probably just the tax.
What are they taxing them for?
Climate change. So.
Weather.
Yeah, we need to put the thumb of government on the French people to force them to use less fossil fuels because, climate change.
Oh my God.
Anyway. But, that's a whole other story. But that's, but it's this kind of stuff,
Oh, yeah.
2018
racism. I mean, racism in 2018. What a joke. There is always the white boogeyman that is behind the bushes looking for your Jewish butt, man. Like that. There's always. It is such a farce at this point. And this is the crap. White guilt, racism, homophobia. At this point, do people really hate gay people? I mean, come on, man. At the end of the, no one cares. I think Gavin McInnes said it best. I hate to quote Gavin McInnes, but no one cares that you're gay. It's not even like cool anymore. Like it used to be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like what was it? What was that one show? The one with the two gay guys and the two straight girls. You know what I'm talking about? It used to be cool. It's like not any. It's just whatever anymore, man.
Yeah, the show came back recently. And I don't think it's.
No, it's
anything to write home about because it's not shocking anymore.
Yeah, it's just a lot of these reboots are not so good, except for Dragon Ball Z. But anyways, but my point is this: who cares?
Yeah,
who cares? I don't care. You know why? Because the more and more this crap happens, you know what I become? More and more libertarian, and my fences get a little bit higher. And I just want you to stay off my lawn. I want you to go away. I want you to just leave me alone. Let me be a what's the category? A cisgendered male Christian half white guy. Just leave me alone. You can categorize me. You can call me evil and bigoted and homophobic and all that stuff. Great. Awesome. More power to you. I am still going to pay for your welfare because I'm going to be working out there and getting some taxes and stuff like that. I will still be fighting your wars. I will still be coming. You're going to be calling me when crap gets bad.
Except that they don't want you to have a job.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Gotcha. And to do what we're doing right now. Definitely not.
Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. And this is the divide in America. This is why Plausible Foolishness exists. Because you guys live in these worlds out in freaking Southern California, up in Northern California, in Silicon Valley, and over in New York. The rest of us live in the real world. Most of us, here's the deal. We don't hate women. Sorry. We don't hate women. We love them. We elevate them. We don't hate people of color. It's crazy. We love people of color. Yeah. Wait, that used to be a racist term? Color? They used to be bad. Sorry, I still call people black and brown and yellow and whatever. I'm probably racist. I'm Archie Bunkered. I'm 2018 Archie Bunker for that. I don't care if you dress up like a chick and serve burgers and hamburger Marys. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And here's the thing that's really going to piss you off. I don't care if I offend you. I don't care. I don't care. Your feelings do not feed my children. Sorry. They don't. Your feelings have no ramifications on how I am viewed in the sight of my Lord and Savior. Sorry. Doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, keep doing this crap. Keep doing this crap. Trump will keep getting voted. There are going to be more and more people like us popping up. I see it every single day. We're talking about 2 cases at the gym. Brand new gym I just joined. I met 2 rubes out there. Great. Thanks for watching the show. We appreciate your support. And I basically said, like, there are more people out there that think like us than the people that are on those freaking shows. There are more people that think like us on the Rube Nation or the Rube Republic, the Rube Empire. Doesn't matter what you are. You're just amazing. There are more people that think like us than people up in New York or in LA or in Silicon Valley. There's more of us. There are. And we'll continue. And the thing is, we'll raise our kids that way, and it'll just keep going, baby. You can try to push this crap as much as you want. Eventually, there's a rebound effect. There is. You can eat too much food and you become really fat. You can eat too little food and you'll die from starvation. There is a rebound. There's a rebound effect to everything. You push it too far, the rubber band's going to snap. Sorry, I went on a rant.
I have 2 thoughts.
Go.
First, I think that we should just nail it down right now. We're going to call it the Rube Empire. The Rube Empire.
But I mean, that's kind of bad guy. That's kind of bad guy.
Yeah, empires are bad.
You're not a bad guy.
Empires are bad, but
you don't.
I mean, we're also calling our fan base Rubes.
True.
And so let's have some fun with it.
Rube Empire.
The Rube Empire.
I like it. Sorry, nailed it down. Okay.
The Rube Empire just also happens to be a republic.
What?
A constitutionally represented republic.
I like it.
Okay.
And we are imperial in our ways. We don't care.
Anyway.
Not afraid to say it.
Second thought. We talked about Al Sharpton earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And he lost a lot of weight.
He did.
He looks worse than when he
looks
was...
terrible.
He looks like his head is trying to explode out of his collar.
And they still let him talk on MSNBC?
Anyway.
They let him talk.
Just a thought.
And he thinks black people that want the Republicans are racist.
So stupid. So ridiculous.
This is the madness. This is what we have to look forward to.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, last thing.
Sure.
Last topic.
Oh, man. All right, let me get my face ready.
This is the scary one. If those 2 didn't scare you, this one will.
Drag queens and Wimex racism? Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. The first 2 were an untethered reality.
Yeah, more of an annoyance, but yes, I got you.
Well, it's an annoyance now.
That will turn
but it could be so much so that you don't ever want to interact with another human being because you don't know what they define words as.
That's what they want, but yes.
You know, that yeah.
Exactly what they want.
Well, at least they want
Stay close
a certain
to mother.
They want a certain percentage of people to feel that way.
Stay close to mother.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This one is
speaking of mother,
is more institutionally tyrannical.
Oh, crazy.
So, report: whistleblower who found information showing feds ignored Hillary's dealings with Russians has home raided by FBI.
Read that slow, because that was really fast for the Empire.
Okay.
Because even I couldn't keep up with that, man.
The whistleblower who found information showing that the feds ignored Hillary Clinton's dealings with Russians had his home raided by the FBI.
By the same guys?
By the same feds.
So, if you expose the FBI, the CIA, the not NRA, what is it? NSA, they just come after you.
Do you know what's sad?
What's up?
On a side note, there are probably people out there who think that the NRA is a government.
Oh, of course. Yeah, sorry. Here's some education. The NRA
is
not part of the government. Here's another
organization.
Fun fact. The Federal Reserve has nothing to do with America. Keep going. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay, so
In the Fed. Yeah, sorry about that. Go on. Yeah, sorry. I need an Alex Jones button.
a man. Let's see, who is this man? Do we even know the name of this man?
Who is the man? He's probably just the nameless informant.
So okay, so this is the man who is he's a recognized government watchdog.
Okay.
He gave Justice Department Inspector General Michael Horowitz documents showing federal officials ignored the relationship among Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, the Clinton Foundation, and Rosatom, the Russian company that purchased Uranium-1. And so his home was raided by the FBI.
Yep.
So if you don't know what Uranium-1 is, Uranium-1 was a company that Hillary Clinton negotiated a deal with this Russian company to buy uranium from the U.S.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
While simultaneously saying that Russians were our biggest enemy.
Yes, and then Hillary Clinton and the Clinton. Well, no, because she had that whole Russian reset. You know, the reset button that didn't say reset in Russian.
True, but when she was going through the process, she said Russia was the enemy.
Oh yeah,
Russia's bad.
Yeah. When she was running,
however,
against Donald Trump.
Yeah, she was dealing.
Yeah, but when she was with Barack Obama, Russia great.
Great, yeah, Russia good.
Anyway, so uranium. So they sell uranium to a Russian company, and then that Russian company, I guess, is purchased by Rosatom, which Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation had ties to.
So wait a minute. She made a deal with American assets to Russians, and what you're saying is possibly there's a kickback to her organization?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Weird. Like they did
and either way,
didn't they do that in Haiti? The Clintons?
Something like that.
Oh yeah, crazy. Sorry, keep going.
And the that and all of that, you know. Okay, yeah, there's all that, so but aren't there laws against selling uranium to Russia?
You'd think that, but if you're Hillary Clinton, you can destroy.
Oh, that's right. The laws don't apply.
Yeah. You can destroy thousands of classified emails and get away with it. You can commit perjury, get away with it. You can, sell assets to one of our enemies, get away with it. You can kill people that are about to, testify against you, get away with it. There's a lot of things you can get away with because here's the thing. Sorry, this is a Ray rant, but there is no such thing as left and right, kiddos. I hate to break it to you. There's the elite and everybody else. And when you're one of the elites, you get away with whatever, you want to get away with, right? Just how it works, man. Unless you screw up and then they out you. So
what you're saying is left and right is a ploy to keep us occupied while they do whatever they want.
100%. And I'm proud to be a libertarian. What? Did I say that?
Yeah, but that's a right.
No, it's not. Libertarians is free, brother. It's all about freedom, man.
Nah. Well, it depends on what your definition of right is,
bro. Well, extreme right.
I understand that what you're saying there is in some ways correct.
Yes.
Because we've seen Republicans go spend crazy when we're supposed to be small government.
Like 41.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
No need to beat the dead.
What? Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, he's already dead. He's already burning in hell. It's okay. But anyways, what did I say? Huh? What did I say?
You don't know that.
That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. His wife's Alistair Crowley's daughter. But anyways, my point is, I'm sorry. I didn't do it. Don't worry about it.
Is that for real?
We'll watch in games tonight. Anyway, so yeah, man.
All right, whatever. Anyway.
But anyways, yeah, man. So sure, back to this. I need my Alex Jones button. Turn of the Frog's gay. Turn of the Frog's gay. You keep going.
No, but I think that there is a real ideological difference between the left and the right.
Yep.
But so you can pose as the right and be about the left's ideals.
Sure.
But then if you're a libertarian, if you're really concerned about government overreach and things like that you're actually right.
Yeah, well, I would say that the only way to move the needle in the system that they've constructed for us is to play that game. Because if you're a Rand Paul, or Ron Paul, you're not really a Republican, but you have to kind of play that game to get them.
Well, there's only two parties.
Just like Trump. Was Trump really a Republican? No. Was Trump really a liberal? probably was. And he just got really conservative when he got into the situation. You know what I mean? So,
well, he got really conservative when the left started careening out of control.
Yep.
Into madness.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the dealio. But to the point here, the thing that's funny is this: it is amazing the moment that you expose our government to dirty deals, that's when they attack you, and there's nothing you can do about it. This whistleblower is exposing the fact that the Fed ignored things, and then the FBI comes after him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And there's more to this.
Yeah.
The Daily Caller reports the delivered documents also show that then FBI Director Robert Mueller...
Is that the same guy? Is he the same guy who's investigating Trump right now?
I believe that is.
What? Okay, no, sorry about that.
Failed to investigate allegations of criminal misconduct pertaining to Rosatom and to other Russian government entities attached to Uranium One.
Is that why he's taking so long with this investigation with Trump? He's just horribly evil and corrupt? Is that possible? I don't want to attribute motive, but...
Could be that. Maybe he has access to documents that he can then shred to...
Oh, gotcha. You think he's just shredding evidence as he's doing this investigation?
Maybe it's less about Trump and more about cleaning up after Hillary.
It's like, let me move this... Yeah, keep going.
Who knows? I mean, it's all speculation at this point.
It is. Do they have any evidence that he's colluded with Russia at this point?
No, there's still nothing.
There's been
squat.
Side note, every person that's come to me, and you know exactly who you are, and if you're thinking, yeah, it's me, it is you, who said, Ray, just wait till they get this investigation with Trump and colluding with Russia. And when I openly laughed at you and mocked at you, remember this moment. But yeah, keep going. Sorry about that. I had real conversations with people.
The guy's name is Dennis Nathan Kane. He's a former FBI contractor, and he was confronted at his home in Maryland the morning of November 19th.
Huh.
His attorney says, the Bureau raided my client to seize what he legally gave Congress about the Clinton Foundation and Uranium One. He told this to the Daily Caller. And the FBI's raid was an outrageous disregard of whistleblower protections.
Well...
So basically, whistleblowers are protected by law.
Yeah.
It's called the Intelligence Community Whistleblower Protection Act.
Huh.
And yet they still entered. He confronted them with that. They're like, yeah, don't care. And then he ends up giving them the information they seek. They sought immediately, but they spent 6 more hours searching the home.
Wow.
So he gave them exactly what they claimed that they came for.
So he was compliant the whole time.
And then they spent 6 more hours searching the home.
I mean, FBI would never do that. They're cleaning their act up, right? Oops. Keep going. Sorry. I don't believe any of these alphabet industries or institutions anymore.
Yeah.
I've lost complete faith in it, and they're watching us right now on their phone. I mean, they're watching everything that we do. So I'm glad we're public about what we do and so on and so forth, and the Rube empire that watches us. At the end of the day, like they're like. Okay, if you're a lefty and you still believe there is Russian collusion, at this point you gotta wake up and smell the coffee. Why do you think this is taking so freaking long? Because they got to clean up their mess. They assumed Hillary was going to be the president. They assumed they were going to be business as usual. And guess what, man? And it's the same crap, man. We had globalist President Obama, so they got to get away with things they were doing before. Globalist President Bush, globalist President Clinton, and globalist President 41 that just died. Sorry, rest in hell. And anyways, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm sure he...
You can't say that.
I know, I'm sorry about that. I'm the crazy part of this show.
Yeah,
I can say this stuff. Burn it up.
But anyways... Not unless you be judged.
That is very true. That is very true. I'm no better than this guy, except for I just, didn't do half the heinous evil things that he did. But anyways, my point is... No, I'm no better. Filthy rags before the Lord. Father, forgive me for what I just said. And he's burning it up. But anyways, my point is...
He's the worst.
My point is... The point is... The machine was running really smooth. It was running really smooth. I just got done watching Snowden with my wife the other day. It was a great movie, by the way. The reason why I didn't get heralded that much is because they went after Obama. Oh my gosh, a show that went after Obama. But my point is this. Bush, listen, man. They used 9/11, and that's a very debated, highly topic deal, to infringe on our freedoms, and they've clearly done that. Snowden exposes it. WikiLeaks exposes the stuff. And the Great White Hope, Barack Obama, was supposed to come in and save us and change all that fun stuff. And guess what he did? He doubled and tripled down on it. He spied more. In fact, he's been proven at spying on Trump, a political opponent. One might say that's corruption. But anyways, they assumed that Hillary was going to win. They thought Hillary was in the bag, and they were going to go. Everything was going to be business as usual. Trump comes in, screws up the deal, and guess what? This Mueller investigation is going on for a very long time. I'm sure there's a lot of shredding going on. A lot of CDs, a lot of documents, a lot of things are getting shredded and destroyed while this investigation is going on. To keep you distracted to the fact that you think that Trump really colluded with Russia, when he really didn't. While he's covering his butt, because he had evidence that Hillary did some bad things. And this whistleblower was compliant. He's a whistleblower. The fact that he's coming forward means he's complicit in doing the right thing. True or false? Is that right? And still gets raided by the FBI.
Mm-hmm. Well, because he made the FBI look bad.
Weird. Was it Dan Bongino says it all the time? Connect the dots and follow the names. It's the same corrupt dudes doing the same corrupt stuff over and over and over again. Sorry. And this is what we have to look forward to.
Yeah.
We look forward to this. It's going to get worse. And if we keep voting people in that let this crap happen, guess what's going to happen? We're not going to be like politics used to be like economics and whether you want to build a road or not. I was watching Sunday Special. Did you watch the Sunday Special with Ben Shapiro this week with John MacArthur?
No.
Gotcha. I didn't know if you watch it or not. I know MacArthur.
No. I just don't get. I don't take as much time to.
I feel you.
Watch everything.
I feel you. I've been less employed than I normally have, so I've had more time. Okay, but my point is this. Okay, back to what I was going to say. You know, MacArthur makes a good point. He says like politics used to be economics, roads, and whether we go to war with people or not. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Politics now are not that at all. We don't really talk about economics. We don't talk about the fact that we are horribly, horribly in debt, and that we keep spending money.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about that. We talk about Hamburger Mary. That's what we talk about. We talk about that. That's what our politics have become.
Yeah.
We don't talk about like infrastructure and things that we need. Those massive potholes that are all over the great city, beautiful Orlando. We don't talk about that crap.
Which is not a federal issue. But
no, it's not. It's a state thing. But, but we don't talk about that.
It's not even really a state issue. It's a city and county issue.
That's weird, and both of them are Democrats. But anyways, in Orlando. But
Yeah.
And Soto's a Democrat too. But anyway, my point is, see, I know my guys. Anyways, come on. What's our mayor's name?
Buddy Dyer.
Buddy Dyer. Buddy Dyer.
He's our buddy.
He's our buddy. He's got a good voice, man. Every time.
I actually don't think he's been a terrible mayor.
No, I think he's been good. Just like Stephanie
But
Murphy.
he's still.
Yeah, he's still a Democrat. But anyways,
Well, he's probably
centrist.
He's probably centrist but of course I'm sure he wants to move on up that ladder, and if you want to go up the ladder, you got to get a little crazier.
Yeah. So instead of talking about infrastructure, we talk about whether WMX is racist or not, right?
Yeah.
Instead of talking about like actual defense,
the reason being is the rise. I say this over and over again. It's the rise of postmodernism. Everything is political now because politics is warfare.
Yep.
Yep. It's rhetorical warfare.
Yep.
And so we've made everything must be politics because everything is that power struggle.
Yep.
Everything. Everything. The color of my shirt is a power struggle in some way or form. We can make it that way.
Orange man bad. Man bad.
Yep, I'm
red.
He's wearing red.
I hate.
That's MAGA.
Yeah.
I'm wearing orange because Orange Man.
And I'm wearing black. There are people of color now, man. Come on. But yeah, so long story short is this, man. This is what we have to look forward to. This is the world that we've created. This is what we've gotten ourselves into. And unfortunately, here's the thing. Their game plan is they're going to play this game so far for so long, and they're going to keep banging it home. This is why Obama's on a tour trying to save his legacy. This is why the Clintons are out doing their thing right now and not selling any tickets to the stuff they're doing. They have to do this all the time, or they will lose the idea. Because if they stop, people will wake up to the real principles, and realize that they're full of crap. The Democratic Party will explode. The left, the Democrats, will implode on themselves because guess what? They're hoping to win the war of attrition, okay? And that is why Plausible Foolishness exists. We are the correction of this bad boy. We are the antithesis to this bad boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Have you ever played Final Fantasy IV? Final Fantasy IV. This is a really nerdy deal. We are the paladin. We are the one that fixes the Black Knights. We are the ones that stop this. Like, at the end of the day, like, there's a reason why. Was it what movie? Was it Sniper or Shooter or whatever?
Shooter, yeah.
Where it's like there's wolves, there's sheeps, and there's sheepdogs. Guess what? We're some sheepdogs. And we got to be that way. Unfortunately, I believe in truth. I'm pro-truth. I'm pro-love. I am pro-reality. I'm pro-Bible. I'm pro-Jesus, pro-guns. I'm just pro all the right things.
And the left want to tell you that to be pro-love, you got to be anti-reality. Think about it. That's what they're doing. They're telling you that you can't look at the world the way it clearly is
Can't do
and
that.
be loving.
Can't do that.
Lies. What is loving about divorcing people from reality? Nothing. Nothing.
It's mommy mode. You're always in trouble. That's what we have to look forward to from the good government. But
It's not mommy mode.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Controlling parent.
Controlling parent mode.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mom or dad.
Yeah. Well, and you know, a good mommy mode is
Perfect.
great.
Yeah.
Our wives know about that.
I know.
You know, but there's the
My wife.
insane, the out of control mommy mode.
Oh, yeah. We've seen both.
Yeah.
I've seen both. Good dads and bad dads. Good moms and bad moms. Anyways, Rube Empire, we appreciate you guys tonight. It's been a good one tonight, man. It's been
I
epic.
agree. Yeah.
But here's the thing. We are going to get crazy on the Fifth Degree. We've got an amazing topic. It's going to be really entertaining. It's going to get a little conspiratorial. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to get a little crazy.
Well, seeing as how the whole episode's about conspiracies, it is going to get a little conspiratorial.
It's going to be amazing. So make sure. What is it? $5? You chipping $5?
$5 a month.
$5 a month,
and you
get access to this.
to the Fifth Degree
And
and all the previous episodes.
Like, I'll be honest with you, I've been getting ready for that. I've been more excited about that than even the program we're on right now. Just kidding, I give you 110% on the show. But my point is, it's awesome. It's going to be unbelievable. And for the guys that are going to check this out, it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you check us out and stuff like that. So, long story short, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook. But the most important thing that you can do is like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. That is where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. That is where we're going to explode and take over the known universe. And then you'll eventually get those annoying little ads that will pop up every 10 minutes. Because guess what? That means that we're making money, honey, for YouTube, which means we can expand the program and do more down the road. In the meantime, be a Patreon. Be one of those fifth degreeers. And make sure you feel the burn from the 5th degree, the 10th degree, and the 33-degree room. Make sure that you sponsor us. Even if it's a buck. A buck goes a long way, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
every little bit helps, man.
We're not greedy, man. We're not greedy. We just want to take over the world. The only way we can do that is we got to finance it. You know what I mean? But make sure that you check us out, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share us, man. Man, it's been a good one tonight, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude, it's been great, man. It may sound foolish, man, but you can, if you really think about it, it's been very plausible. So make sure you check us out every single week. It's going to be a long one. You have to wait till next Wednesday to see our beautiful faces again, which is, I think, 8 days. But I think you guys can make that. Think you can do it?
More than that. It'll be 9 days.
9 days?
9 days.
9 days?
I know.
That's like a Whaley-less weekend or something, man. A Weisenberger-less weekend, man. What's going on? Make sure you check us out, guys. Have a good night.
Peace out.